Everybody, welcome back to Riverview. It is day 12 of our challenge. We are nearing the halfway point. Just over here on field 12. Putting a little herbicide down, trying to clear out some weeds that seem to have propped up in the field. Looks like we have already harvested our barley off of here. And have flipped the field and put in soybeans. See the section of the field here that we've got to get the weeds out of, and then I think we'll probably top off our critters, fertilize our fields up so they are all at 3 stages to maximize our revenue. What's everybody doing tonight? Old Saturday night. It is snowing where I am. Thinking we might we're upwards to 10 inches. Let's see. Hey, Rockhound. How's it go? Oh, I found a Peterbilt that has a sliding fifth wheel. I didn't know if maybe you would want to look at that for reference if you were looking at maybe trying to make the fifth wheel slide on the K100. Hey, Ricky. Double back, and we can kind of see where the herbicide's been, so that's kind of useful. It's a Peterbilt over at Blue Line Modding. It's got a sliding fifth wheel with a mouse click. I assume you could probably do the same thing to raise and lower the third axle. Okay, cool. It looked down in that screenshot you sent me. Oh, so it's not just a steering and weight loading, weight distribution thing now. Sweet. Oh, we're getting most of the weeds. We don't need to go for perfection. Yeah, it looks like Nitro Dad's got the last horse ridden for the day. It's hard to believe they are already up to 44% fitness. And we just bought them on, what, Wednesday? Might sell some soybeans today. We've got soybeans to bring in. They are ready to harvest. Might bring those in before we take care of our critters. I don't know. Just have to see. It's back on. Today we had a busy day here at the house. I was trying to get some stuff done, but there was no happening with that. It was rather busy. Hey, Moss Rock. Evening, Tanya. That is all the weeding we need to do for the day. Oh, Nitro Dad's running somewhere. Running back. Oh, did we put those soybeans down field 11? Okay. Cultivated up our cultivated up the grass we had there and put down soybeans. That'll work. Oh, you did a long potato contract? Yeah, you can put the taters in the train, that's for sure. Does make for a lot less trips, right? Hey, Bert. Alright, let's see here. Loader arms in a rather unique position here. No, there's no train on Riverview. Oh. Let's get our... Got some equipment in some rather odd positions. There we go. Alright. Let's clean up some of our animals. Them taken care of. Looks like we need to give our pigs some food. They get dirtied already? Or miss it? What on earth? Why won't you let me pick that up? Alright, well, at any rate. Let's see how our animals are faring. Pigs. Cleanliness was down. We cleaned them up. We'll see if that jumps back up. They need water, straw, and food. Give them some water. Fill this trailer up. Add our locally friendly water hydrant. $44,000 off of field 15 on field 15 on this map. Right there. Oh, I don't know. Looking forward to trying out all kinds of maps. Not just maps that have been announced. I got overeager one time for a map and was just disappointed. So I'm going to try to basically not get overly excited anymore. Talk about taking almost the whole trailer. 6 liters left. 6. Oh, let's go and get another load. Oh, look at that fuel. And that thing almost empty. Hey, Darren. Oh, well, I'll tell you this. I'm probably going to wait at least a week on that one. Because I suspect there's going to be lots of changes. Lots of revisions early on. That seems to be a thing with his maps when they're first released. I know getting critters early wasn't popular with everybody. Got all that. Just, that's alright, whatever. I think it's funny that the horses don't get dirty. Everybody else is dirty. Messy eaters, but the horses aren't. Right, that. So everybody's got water. Everybody's been cleaned. Let's get, but just a little bit of grass has been annoying. Annoying me since day one. Since the first time I saw it. Well, somebody feed the horses? No, they only take hay. Okay. Grass in there then. Oh. I like how our bucket's starting to paint chip. Alright. Let's go put our bucket down. Trade it out for front weight. Or rear weight. We'll figure if we can figure out where it is.
My son and I argued over the paint chips when it first started to happen.
Oh, there's our weight. You didn't think it was chipping?
Yeah, he said that he saw the paint chipping on his planter. And I said, no, it's just dirt.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool. Let's see, where is the straw blower? Oh, here it is. Good. Start blowing in there. See where tools are on the map? Well, you know, I really liked in 17 where you would have the, the escape menu and then you'd have your list of equipment over here. You could toggle through it and see where all the hot spots were, or see where the equipment spots were. And now you kind of got to know where it is. Button. I did see a mod for 17 that came out just the other day over at FSUK. It was a mod that that showed you where the bales were. It put little bale icons on the map. So like if you lost a bale, you could find it. Do silage. Go down there and get the hay, or where the hay is. Raw. Next. Then we'll go up here and feed these hay bales up here to these sheep. Grass bales. Horses don't eat grass, apparently. Put bale in here. So, get a straw bale or a blower and get back to blowing straw. While that's blowing in, we'll check and see how the sheep are on grass and hay. Sheeps. They're full up. Full up on straw now. Go up and get straw in for our horses. Okay. Sheep don't need straw, horses do. Horses need hay. Sheep are done. Pigs need food and straw. Cows could be topped off with food. Chickens are good. Take a load of eggs somewhere if we wanted to. See how we are on our milk. Well, you don't really need grass. Everything takes hay. You can just do hay and straw. There's no real need for grass. Almost filled up. Still need the forks because we still need. Still need hay for our TMR, and we still need hay for the horsies. Right. If you feed hay, if you have hay, you might as well feed it to the cows. And if you can make silage, then you might as well feed mixed rations to the cows. This isn't overly realistic because the PTO. But it'll let us do it, so we might as well, right? Close enough. Now, I think we need to haul milk today. Oh. Alright, so now we just need to worry about pig food for our pigs and hay for the horses. How many bales horses take? Oh. Pigs take a lot of food. They produce quickly, but they take a lot of food too. Let's see. All right, I think we're probably gonna have to bring 2 more bales up for the horses. Whoa, 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 whoa. Missed the road. Knocked one. Oh well. Can't win them all. Put one more bale in. That'll be good enough for now. See, our trailer is over there by the workbench, workshop. That's what they call it. Let's go put this back with our straw shredder. They'll keep you busy if your goal is to make food for them. Those little guys will eat a ton. Let's go put this away. I heard an engine as if something was running. Change this to 12,000 liters. And let's get some pig food. Well, first let's check. We have oats. You have oats. Don't need oats. For barley. The only thing that needs anything is pig food. We took the stance on this map that it would be more economical to just buy pig food here from the silo. It'd be more cost effective to buy it from the silo here. It costs us about half of what a pig food pallet would cost. as opposed to trying to grow all the food. No horse helper on this challenge, no. I mean, that would be like instant money. Deposit in the horse bank and withdrawal 10 days later. What we've got is we've got to ride them and brush them. Pigs, where are we up to? 22 pigs. Remember, we started with 2. I think we started with 2 pigs. And that was just because the idea of, you know, all of the food that we would have to raise. We'd have to grow corn, we'd have to grow wheat or barley, which we're already grown that. We'd have to grow soybeans, canola, or sunflowers. You know, we'd need like 4 or 5 fields to have all of that crop in there at any one point in time. Let's see here. 50,000 liters of oats. This only need 30,000 liters. But we got plenty of oats for the next few harvest cycles. That's pretty much the only crop that we're growing, and hay. Our hay, grass, and silage those are the only crops we're really growing for ourselves. And to be honest, I'm not really worried about the potatoes and sugar beet. So this will be the last trailer of pig food I dump in here. Not really worried about that last 5% of reproductivity growth efficiencies. I'll put the trailer here. I'm going to try to clean these pigs up just one more time. Won't take too long. And it will basically tell me if this thing just needs to reset or something. Now we're picking it up. Oh, good deal. Got them cleaned up. Let's go. Good. Let's good. Good. They're all good. It's the there. That's what I call hillside farming. Right. Oh shoot! We need to get these wool pallets cleaned up. Ah, Jace's coming in. Jacer. So those stole log forks, or those stole forks, or log arms, I should say, loader arms, over at Giant's Mod Hub. They look pretty cool. I like how they're, like how they operate, but the hoses don't match up. I don't know what tractor they're supposed to be used for, because their hoses didn't match up any of the tractors I tried. Alright, let's go get these pallets. Seems like a pretty daily occurrence. Need to pick up 3 pallets out of the sheep area.
Are they for a tractor?
What?
The stole log forks, are they for a tractor or a wheel loader or a telehandler or what?
I misspoke. They're not, I meant loader arms.
Oh.
They came out last week. They're a Stole Super 1 or something. It's just another set of loader arms for small tractors. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I got excited for a log fork that would work.
There's unofficial copy is over at the Stole Duo. An unofficial convert over at oddhub.us. The guy that did them originally is a little ticked off at that copy. Said he's going to be working on his own conversion. Surprised nobody commented about the John Deere colored thing in the shed over here.
You said it, not me. The John Deere colored thing.
Yep.
That's a good truck. That'll be good. Are we gonna get a hauler for the semi for the wood?
Well, I thought about getting that big crampy trailer. So that's what we had when we were hauling the sugar beets off of that field the other day, and it was that truck was pulling a full load of sugar beets, 59,000 liters up the hill, without much of a hassle. Thought getting that trailer, get a log semi hauler, we could kind of get rid of the IT runner stuff. Other than having a second large trailer around.
Are you gonna get another? You gonna get a grain cart or a auger wagon or what?
Think we need one?
Well, if you get rid of the IT stuff, what are we just gonna use the small cart?
We almost had a flipper. Well, I hadn't really thought about getting rid of it until you mentioned the log trailer. I thought, well, if we have a semi-log trailer and a semi-tipper, do we really need the IT runner at all? If we're using the IT runner to haul 12-meter logs now, semi isn't going to hold more of them, is it? Just drop this here. Ooh. All right. I think I'm the only one that was in favor of keeping this thing around. All right, let's get to town. I think I'm going to end up being known as the guy that likes to use old stuff. But really, I figure if we got 2 harvesters running, we'll get it done a little quicker. Alright, we had 2 folks that wanted to keep it. Yeah, well, I like how this head angles around. Darren, you all get rid of the old harvester? Or is it still kicking on your side too? You got rid of her. I kept it around. I figured, hey, we're not paying daily maintenance on it. Doesn't cost us anything to keep it. And in a pinch, it might be useful to harvest. In a pinch. I'm just free driving this stuff right now. I've cleaned out a fair share of soybean grain bins. A fair bit of dust in there. Hey, Alan. There's Nostalgic Farmer. What's up? How's the chicken coop project? Oh, sweet. I'll have to look at them after stream then. Oh, you know what? I won't be able to dump this thing in that trailer. Well, I might if I lower it. If I take the trailer off the module off the trailer, I might be able to. I think that's the secret to modding, is not buggering it up. Ooh. I wonder what we should wonder what we should put back in this. Corn. We don't have a corn planter, do we? Oh, look, it fits. Very useful. Oh, we are making pretty good progress. I think lots of folks took a little bit of break off the server today. I didn't see too many people on. I saw Jacer on. For a bit this afternoon. Nitro Dad was on for a bit this afternoon. Daz may have been on for a little bit, but yeah, I think folks were taking a bit of a break. Maybe they had things to do today. You know, I still need to look at West By again. I got a few maps I need to look at. Hey, memes, what's up? Error free. All the sell points are showing up. Does it have double crops? Are crops listed twice? We used the one that was three axles, 59,000 liters. Like I said, it took the hill at the freight yard without a problem. This is I don't know what this is. It's a variant of the Super Bison. It's a that. So it's an edit of this thing. Oh. The other harvester was busy, so I thought I would just help out and grab that field real quick. We'll just leave it. Go. Run up here. Trailer. Got the harvester at? Got great demand at the barn for something. All right. Now let's see about maybe looking at soybeans here. Lime. 51 and climbing at the port. What we'll do is we'll load this up full and we'll see what it gets up to. Let's go sell some eggs. Alright, well, don't sell the container, the green container. I got it full of soybeans. The port price is going up. It's $2.51 now. Darn box just slipped right out of my hand. Oops. Let's see. Who wants to buy my eggs? 1951 at the farm shop. Nice. Wool is pretty bad. It's, I think it's like 150 bucks. It's gonna hold on to that. does not meet the new truck. Middle of the road. Right? Careful. I get in a wreck with the new truck. uh, oh. And the farm shop. Here. The last time we came through here, we just took out the truck. Lost our load of eggs and everything. Reach it. Go. Get out of the trigger. And come on. Sell. Now let's see here. What do we do in eggs? Have it broken down? Egg sales? Nope. Let's just be harvest income. There we go. Chickens were pretty profitable. About all I use this truck for. Hauling eggs. Try to use it to haul wool, but that didn't work out too great. Go. Oh. Even modeled the cigarette lighter. Or do you call it the accessory plug? Depends on the era, right? All right. Take a look here. What do we have leased? Must have leased something because we had lease expenses. Yesterday we spent a lot of money. I have a lot coming in. Alrighty, let's see what's there. Need to lime our fields. To fertilize.
Dads will lease things once in a while.
We need to fertilize our
Contracts.
fields. And we need to plant our fields. All right. We can't lime or fertilize that. Seed it. Seeder go. Oh, Nitro Dad's got the seeder. Alright. We're taking care of those fields. Cultivating, weeding, fertilizing, harvesting.
Klein, you can seed that field. I was just pulling the seeder up there.
All right. A couple decent harvesting ones that aren't potatoes.
Those fields won't take long to seed.
Yeah. Should. What do we should put? Three and going. So we'll just put soybeans back in it. Need to put lime down on here once we're done with the fertilizing. Thankfully, this cedar hugs the ridges here. Cleared all of this of trees and plowed her up, made her a field. Might as well, right? There's our floating stump. There is the original, there's the original forestry area. Some logs all over the place. To load up. And those lights are bright. I'm in the hill. Seeding the ridge. Hey DB, what's up? See the video put up in early access? Finally got that thing recorded. Oh, what'd you think? The egg pellet. That video's pretty popular. I'm hoping West By is going to be nice because that Michigan map gets tons of views. West By is nice. I expect that one's going to get a ton of video also. Ton of playback. Uh-oh, 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 we drove up on a, uh-oh. This is bad news. Bad news. Bad news. There we go. There we go. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, where are you going? Oh, he's going to get underneath me that way. Yeah, we messed up. Oh, and then he leaves the server. He got kicked out. He got disconnected. Man, if I had his internet, I'd be so upset. It'd be so annoying. Getting disconnected all the time. There we go. There we go. We fixed that little problem. Park that over there out of the way. Yeah, the landscape tool is annoying to work with. I thought that from day one. You can't zoom in where you want to zoom in. The level you want to zoom in on. Just like the placeables. You try to place a building with some level of delicacy and accuracy, and you end up way off. There's our little farm. Not a bad little affair. It is a nice hill, isn't it? Well, I took the 1050 to go up the hill. Let's drive in cab around the hill. Well, there was a few maps in 17 that were like this. It wasn't near as bad as those hills. There were some of those Alp maps that were pretty hilly. cut back and finish off this long stretch. Go, drop her back down. uh, oh, look at that hill. Yeah, contracts are going to worry me a little bit if those field definitions are off. You're going to probably have crop that you can't harvest, or it's going to expect you to have the ability to have a greater yield than you can. Of course, you could have the flip side where it thinks you have a lot less yield than you really do, and therefore you can make a lot more extra off the contract. And that's what I know you think I'm being extra critical of the map because it's beta, but if it was seriously in testing, and people were seriously testing the map for nearly 2 weeks, these details and issues that everyone has reported would have already been known. Right down. This won't take too long to finish off. Whoop, we gotta turn it on. Somebody said we need to turn on the planter. Don't know who. And that just seems dumb. Why would we have to turn it on? Nitro Dad's connection must have really dropped out. Auto save pause if I ever saw one. And there he is. Well, we got unstuck, as you can see. Took a bit of work, but okay, we got her done. There we go. So that's the only big issue with these seeders that are no-till, is when you drive back over a field that you've already seeded, or a section of the field you've already seeded, it's going to consume, it's going to seed and fertilize it over again. You want to kind of minimize the overlap and the driving over the seeded area. With a normal seeder that doesn't that requires cultivation, you drive over a seeded area, it won't use seed. But on one of these, it effectively cultivates in front of the seeder part. You gotta be careful. You'll end up using a lot more seed than you needed to. Oh. Like we are in a state of low money. We're doing pretty good. I don't think we have too many more needs or wants. At this point. Hoping those additional cows I bought yesterday will help get us closer to the minimum number we need. Okay. Well, that job's done. Let's head on to the next one. Oh. Seeding. Oh. No seeding. Put the seeder in here. And on to the next thing. Bridge markers to warp through the side. Loading logs. Oh, Daz is coming in awful early for him. Must not be able to sleep. Alright, night, Darren. Catch you later. Well, that's good news. But yeah, you'll see when we start testing Emerald Coast, we're going to be pretty systematic about it. Oh, there we go. Daz joins us from the great UK. It is like 4 in the morning over there. Some early rising. Hey, Mad Modder, everybody, watch out. Might make something big. He's the epitome of go big or go home. Go really big. Or go really home. Let's take. Feet. 3.
There's corn 39 for 12,000. There's soybeans in 36 for 9,000.
Oh, 255 and going up. Yeah, I took a little 3. That little. Took 3 because I figured, I don't know what I figured. Really need that green container down there, I guess. Hey, Chris, what's up? Soybeans are still climbing. I don't know how long they're going to. Yeah, I was saying it was just after 4. Crazy early. Let's see here. Should be right up the corner here. Around the bend. We've worked field 3 a few times, I think. This is field. Not field 3's. Oh, field 3's up the hill here. There it is. 3. Ah, yes. Sometimes a long break can be detrimental, right? Get out of the groove of things, and sometimes it can be a little hard to get back in. Yeah, I know. But I mean, sometimes it's like it's better that I not have a big break. Get out of your groove, and some days, sometimes it takes quite a long time to get back in, it feels like. You know? What needs doing? I think this is a quite nice setup here with this. The Rattle Smash head that we can trail behind. This harvester. A lot easier to pull around than those big giant 45 footers. Hey James, what's up? Yeah, I'd expect like online courses are probably difficult to get motivated on because in the back of your mind you're like thinking, well, it's always going to be there. I don't need to do it right away because it's always going to be there. I don't need to do it today. I can go do it tomorrow because it's you know, it's going to be there. So you probably drop it off right up there on the flat. I'll be able to get it back around. Wow. You driving for work, or is this a one of those cross-country vacations? National Lampoon style. So you're done 34 and it says it's only 54% done. You didn't take out multiple contracts, did you? If you took out multiple contracts, sometimes it applies the wrong contract to the wrong crop. Like if you took out 2 contracts, look at both of them. You might have a the other contract you haven't even started on probably has some amount of crop assigned to it. Oh no, usually the FERT ones don't do that. I was just talking about the harvest ones. Long haul truck driver, I guess. I mean, if you're in Utah and you're going to Arkansas. Yeah, probably for me the best thing to do in that situation would be to set a schedule up and just be judicious. Like, no, this is the schedule. Oh, just barely didn't make it back. And the harvester holds a decent amount. No, it's not the biggest one in the fleet. Ooh. Dive back in. Oh, well, you definitely get to drive all around. It's these wide tires. Wide tires spread the weight out quite a bit. Yeah, you can see all the trees got cut there. Up on that flat. I guess you're at a rest. Certainly you're not watching us on the road. You wouldn't admit to that. Yeah, we've cut a whole bunch of trees. We tried to plant some. We still can't plant any. I have no idea how far over the limit we are. But we were going to replant in a couple spots that were really prime and really choice for working the trees. Put the planter down in the ground, started her up, and nothing. Apparently we got to cut more. Alright, Jacer, thanks for dropping by. Oh, that helps out a lot, I bet. You know. Being able to share the experience and share the job with someone you want to be with, as opposed to being solo or a team driver with just another bloke. Just another bloke, as those Aussies say. Hey Caleb, what's up? Oh, like your dad repositioned. You see the tree we got somebody cut, and it I guess fell the wrong way. We're gonna need to repair this head. 4 miles an hour ain't gonna cut it. Yep, we're on PC. Where is this head? There we go. $400 to get this thing harvesting 2 mile an hour faster. I'll do that. See, we got a pile of logs up there, Chris, we still need to pick up. Yeah, well, I just realized I was going 4. Going that slow when we were doing the outside of the field, I didn't notice it. I was too worried about hitting stuff. So are you, as they would call it, I guess, an owner-operator? Or are you, I guess if you're not an owner-operator, I guess you're a hired? I don't know. What's the terminology for working for the man? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that does sound like a bad idea. Right. Probably we'll empty this load and then we're going to call her quits for the night. Oh, look. Alien Jim's here. It's time to quit. It's time to quit. Caleb, it's a... yeah, there's a challenge going on. There's a whole lot of... there, DB. DB got you quick. I did a video a couple weeks ago about the challenge. Basically, we got 2 multiplayer teams working on the map on different servers, trying to achieve the same goal. In addition, I created a save game that those at home, quote, you can play along at home if you want, using the single player game. And we've got specific mods that you are to use and not use anything else. Specific limitations to the gameplay, and then specific ways of calculating out the points. So, before I go though, Alien Jim, where are we at on Mercury Farms? Are we at 90%? Now, last time you were on, you were at 89.3, and you were striving for that 0.7 in order to get to 90. As is down there with a fertilization contract. 90.23. That is great. Almost a whole % since the other day. That's awesome news. Outstanding news. That's the news everybody wants to hear. Alright guys, well with that, I'm going to go ahead and hang up for the night. I'm going to have a wild and crazy busy day, I'm sure, tomorrow. But I still wanted to see what is on great demand down here at the barn. $4 for whatever that is. Is that straw? Is that straw and it's $4? 1,000 liters? Great demand. Oh, that's funny. Well, let's see where our soybeans are. 57 and climbing still. Right. Sweet. All right, until next time, guys. Happy farming.